We've got a massive mystery on our hands right now in the 2026 Formula One season, a mystery involving the most dominant car on the grid. We're talking about a deliberate delay in development and a huge tactical gamble that has the entire paddock talking.
Mercedes won 4 races in a row, dominated every qualifying session, led the championship by 20 points, and then quietly brought only 2 upgrades to Miami while every rival overhauled their car. The reason? They were saving everything for Canada. Here is exactly what Mercedes are bringing, and why it could change the entire 2026 season. Section 1. Skipping Miami. Let's look at why this was a highly calculated move.
Just look at the stark, factual contrast in development strategies at Miami. McLaren showed up with a massive 40% overhaul to their car. Ferrari, trying to maximize their own package, brought a whopping 11 new parts, and Mercedes? Just 2 minor updates. They effectively hit pause on their development, while their biggest rivals literally unloaded everything they had.
And you gotta know, this wasn't because of some production delay back at the factory. It was a deliberate maneuver. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff confirmed it on the record, stating directly, a major update is coming in Canada. They knew exactly what they were doing, holding their cards incredibly close to their chest.
So, what does the data tell us? Well, Miami's layout is low drag and very stop-start, which actually suited the older Mercedes package much better. Championship leader Kimi Antonelli explicitly confirmed this post-race, saying they held the new package back specifically for Canada. But facts are facts. By holding off, McLaren closed the gap significantly. They won the sprint race and took P2 and P3 on Sunday. The pressure is absolutely on.
Which brings us to a really big question. Did Mercedes wait too long and hand crucial momentum straight to McLaren? Keep that in mind as we look at the hardware.
All right, Section 2. Inside the upgrade. Let's look at the actual changes coming to the W17.
Based on reports from Motorsport.com Italy, this is a massive aerodynamic package. We're talking a new front wing, a new floor with a completely revised underbody flow pattern, new carbon covers on the front suspension, crucial new start software, and a lighter gearbox. That last point, absolutely vital. Mercedes is pushing aggressively to drop the car's weight down to the absolute minimum limit of 768 kilograms.
Let me quickly explain why hitting that minimum weight is the ultimate goal. It all comes down to ballast. Ballast is simply extra weight a team can add when a car hits that minimum limit. The huge advantage here is that you can physically move this weight around the car. You drop it low to lower the center of gravity, or shift it front to back to perfect the balance for different types of corners. Simply put, a lighter gearbox equals more ballast, and more ballast equals a vastly better handling car.
According to F1 Oversteer, this total package is estimated at 0.3 seconds per lap. But we have to ask, will this hardware actually deliver that estimated time out on the real-world asphalt?
Subscribe to PitCrew TV. We are covering every candidate GP session and every upgrade story all weekend long.
Moving on to Section 3. Fixing the start problem and addressing those weaknesses.
26. Seriously, just think about that number for a second. That is the exact number of places Kimi Antonelli has lost on lap 1 across all 4 sprint and Grand Prix starts in 2026. For a car that is completely dominating qualifying, their starts have been a glaring, factual weakness.
It really highlights a stark contrast on the grid right now. Mercedes has been plagued by incorrect clutch targets, resulting in some heavy wheel spin. But on the exact opposite side, you have Ferrari. Ferrari has consistently rocketed past the pole-sitting Mercedes right off the line. It's easily one of their biggest strengths.
The engineering behind Ferrari's advantage actually comes down to turbo lag. Basically, turbo lag is the delay between a driver pressing the throttle and the turbocharger delivering full engine power. Ferrari uses a smaller turbo. Because it's smaller, it spins faster, delivering that boost pressure much quicker. That means superior acceleration straight off the line. Mercedes has a larger turbo, so they are actively introducing new electronics and start software in Canada to combat this exact issue.
So the tactical fallout here is immense. If Mercedes fixes their starts, does Ferrari lose their biggest key advantage? It's a massive storyline to watch.
Finally, Section 4. The 0.3-second difference and why pace matters. 0.3 seconds. Now, to a casual observer, 0.3 of a second sounds like nothing, literally the blink of an eye. But in Formula One, it's an absolute eternity.
Let's break the math down clearly. A standard lap at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve takes roughly 75 seconds. That means 0.3 seconds is about 0.4% of the total lap time.
In the hyper-competitive world of F1, finding 3/10 across a single lap is just huge. It is literally the factual difference between winning the race and finishing back in 4th place.
And the context right now makes this absolutely critical. McLaren's massive Miami upgrade closed their gap to Mercedes by about 0.2 seconds. If Mercedes successfully adds 0.3 seconds of pace in Canada, they don't just stay ahead, they could create an enormous gap between 1st and 2nd. Plus, the Montreal track layout acts as a huge amplifier for this specific upgrade. The long straights reward low drag, and the heavy braking zones heavily reward mechanical grip from that lighter gearbox and ballast. The new floor design feeds directly into both of these areas.
It all comes down to execution now. Is a 0.3-second jump in performance enough to crush the rest of the grid for the remainder of the season?
Canada is 8 days away. Mercedes held their biggest upgrade of the season back for exactly this moment. Does a 0.3-second improvement make them untouchable, or can McLaren and Ferrari still fight back? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want F1 content that gets straight to the point, subscribe to PitCrew TV. The 2026 season continues now.